Hello, I'm Deke Lloyd.
And I'm Dennis Isip. We are the superintendents of the photography exhibit of the Spokane Interstate Fair.
Last year, we introduced some of the biggest changes the fair has ever seen.
The results of these changes, even though risky, were successful beyond our expectations.
Nevertheless, we opened our ears for suggestions, and this year we are implementing your ideas.
But before we get into the details, let's take a look at last year's top winners.
Here are the images that won first place in their respective categories. In no particular order, the winners are Samantha Camp, Brian Lobdell, Tim Lesser, Rob Miller, Greg Tenold, Mike Gass, Stephen Orser, and Robin DeWolf. Each of these photographers went home with $100 and a Spider holster camera harness. Beloved Kiss by Jenny Brown was the people's favorite. She took home $250 for this photo. Egret Reflection was selected as the Grand Reserve champion. Jan Tenold received a total of $250 plus a Wacom tablet. Finally, we have Bulldogger from Greg Tenold receiving top honors as the Grand Champion. He took home a total of $350 and a Drobo network storage device. And yes, husband and wife coincidentally won the top two prizes. By listening to the participants last year, we are implementing changes for the better. The biggest one is the two-step submission process. Step 1 is the preliminary submission. These are all digital images. All entries are guaranteed to be displayed on the digital monitors. All of the entries will go through a preliminary judging process where the top 450 to 500 images will be selected for the finals. For those that did not qualify, they will save on the expenses of printing and matting their photos. Entry fees are the same as last year, $5 per photo, 2 free entries for every 5 images. Step 2 is the final submission. These are all prints, guaranteed to be hung and displayed at the fair. Finalists will be notified via email, and each will be given a label to be used on their matted prints. The category winners, People's Choice, Reserve, and Grand Champions will be selected from these finalists. There will be no additional submission fee. Prints must be made exactly from the same digital image submitted in Step 1. Otherwise, the entry could be subject to disqualification. In summary, the purpose of this change is to save on the expense of printing and matting. A minor thing we're changing are the subject categories. These are the 12 subjects that we had in 2015. Every year, the fair color theme is different, and for 2016, it will be the color aqua. Then, we eliminated Photoshop and photojournalism because they were the categories with the least number of entries. So we're asking your opinion of what subjects we should have instead to replace these two. Click on the link below to take you to our polling survey.
So there you go, folks. Please read the rules and guidelines carefully. And if you have any questions or concerns, our contact details are listed below.
We have a wonderful lineup of categories, generous cash prizes just like last year, and yes, awesome photography gear to give away as well.
So get your cameras out this summer, and we'll see you in September.